From the Lineweaver Wealth Watch Center, this is the Financial Quarterback.
I'm Jim Lineweaver, your financial quarterback since 1993. At the beginning of this year, as one of their last acts in the office for the Biden administration, they passed the Social Security Fairness Act. This makes some significant changes to Social Security eligibility to some federal and state employees. Here to help us understand what it means is Director of LFG Tax, Mark Sipos. So Mark, let's start with who this really affects.
Generally speaking, it's teachers, firefighters, and police officers in many states. Also, some employees covered by the civil service and people whose work had been covered by a foreign source of Social Security. According to Social Security Administration, this is going to affect about 3 million people.
And what does the law change?
Well, the law gets rid of two rules we had in place. The first is a government pension offset. In a nutshell, it's used to reduce Social Security benefits for spousal and survivor benefits for individuals who also received a pension from a job that wasn't covered by Social Security.
And what's the second rule that was eliminated?
The second rule is called the windfall elimination provision. It was a rule that could reduce Social Security retirement or disability benefits for individuals who also received pensions from jobs that didn't withhold Social Security payroll taxes. And the reductions are sometimes really big. According to Social Security, that could be as much as 50% of your benefit being reduced.
So now that those two rules are gone, how quickly will someone who is affected see their Social Security benefits increase?
Social Security Agency has said that they have started as soon as February of this year. Additionally, if this does affect you, you may be able to be eligible for retroactive benefits. For example, the SSA will only apply to previous government pension offset and windfall elimination rules back to December of 23. So that means you may be entitled to benefits as far back as January of 2024.
So for those that this affects, if they are retired and taking distributions from a 457, IRA, or other retirement accounts, they may be able to scale back their distributions if they are now receiving larger Social Security benefits. You may also want to reassess if you should take your own benefits or possibly be eligible for a spousal benefit.
That's true, but it's important to remember that Social Security, it can be taxable. If your combined income is below $25,000 for single filers or $32,000 for joint filers, your Social Security benefits are not going to be taxed. However, if you go over those thresholds, they start becoming 50% taxable, and even at the high end, they become up to 85% taxable. So it's really important that you remember that to make sure you have taxes withheld from it or make the required estimated tax.
And when you're pulling money from different income streams, you do have to always keep in mind taxes and tax consequences. If you're affected by the new rule, or even if you simply want a second opinion on your current withdrawal plan, we're always here to help. Schedule a time to meet with us today at lineweaver.net. Here's Fox News Sunday.